We're talking about one of the most valuable coins in American history, the 1961 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, valued at an astonishing $1 million. That's right, a simple nickel that could make you a millionaire. Stick around, because I'll explain what makes this coin so special, and how you can determine if you have one in your collection. Hello, coin enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video about finding treasure in your pocket change. Today, we're shining the spotlight on the 1961 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. At first glance, it might look like any ordinary nickel, but trust me, there's a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938. The obverse side features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases his famous home, Monticello. Now, most of these nickels are worth their face value or slightly more if they're in great condition, but the 1961 version with no mint mark is a whole different story. So, what's the deal with the no mint mark 1961 Jefferson nickel? Let's break it down. First, the absence of a mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia. While that's not unusual by itself, this particular year had some fascinating errors and variations that make certain nickels extremely valuable. To understand the value, we need to talk about a few key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, beden, to mint state, M70. A flawless 1961 no mint mark Jefferson nickel in mint state is incredibly rare. Combine that with specific minting errors, and you have a coin worth up to $1 million. Check under the date. If there's no letter, it's from the Philadelphia Mint, full steps on Monticello. On the reverse side, examine the steps leading to Monticello. If all the steps are clearly defined without any wear or breaks, that's a huge indicator of value. Minting errors, look for things like double die errors, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. These errors can skyrocket the coin's worth. Here's the kicker: a 1961 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark in pristine condition sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1 million. Why? Because it was one of the finest examples ever discovered. Only a handful of these coins exist in such perfect condition, which is why collectors are willing to pay a premium. Use a magnifier to carefully examine the date, mint mark, and overall condition. If you think your coin might be valuable, take it to a trusted coin dealer or grading service like Pigs or Nix. Check auction sites to see what similar coins have sold for. And don't forget to protect your valuable coins. Store them in a cool, dry place and use coin holders to prevent damage. Every little scratch can impact the value. Hey, coin lovers and treasure hunters! Did you know a simple 1961 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark could make you a millionaire? Yes, you heard that right. This little coin could be worth a jaw-dropping $3 million. Stay tuned, because in the next 10 minutes, I'll break down why this coin is so special, how to identify it, and what you need to do if you think you have one sitting in your pocket change. Let's start with a quick history lesson. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, features President Thomas Jefferson on the front and his iconic Monticello home on the back. Designed by Felix Schlegel, this coin has been in circulation for decades and remains a favorite among collectors. But what makes the 1961 nickel so special? Let's dive into that. The 1961 Jefferson nickel stands out because of its rarity. Most 1961 nickels were minted in Denver or Philadelphia, but the ones without a mint mark are special. Back then, coins minted in Philadelphia didn't carry a mint mark, so no mint mark isn't an error, it's just how they were made. However, what's unique about the $3 million nickel is its nearly perfect condition and some extraordinary date characteristics. Why is it worth $3 million? Now, here's the big question: why is this tiny coin worth a staggering $3 million? Well, one of these nickels achieved a proof *60 grade from Pigs, professional coin grading service, meaning it's in near perfect condition. Coins like these are incredibly rare, and sought after by elite collectors. Combine that with historical significance, and you have a perfect storm for $1 million price tag. No mint mark. Look under the year 1964 on the coin's front. No mint mark means it was made in Philadelphia. Check for crisp features on Jefferson's face, and the Monticello building condition. The closer to mint condition, the better. Minimal scratches and wear or key, proof-like finish, a glossy, mirror-like surface is a good sign. If you think you found a 1964 Jefferson nickel that could be worth big bucks, here's what you need to do. Don't clean it. Cleaning can reduce its value significantly. Send it to a reputable grading service like Pigs or NIC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They'll determine its condition and authenticity. Reach out to a trusted coin dealer or auction house to discuss selling options. Final tips and encouragement: even if you don't have the 3 million jackpot coin, don't be discouraged. Many Jefferson nickels from the 1964 can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Always check your spare change, you never know what treasures you might find. Alright, treasure hunters, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and share this video with your friends. Who knows? One of them might have this $1 million coin hiding in a drawer. We're diving into an incredible story about a US coin that's been making waves in the collector's market, the 2008 mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel. Believe it or not, one of these coins was recently valued at an astonishing $2 million. Could you be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it? Stick with me for the next 10 minutes to find out all about this rare gem, how to identify it, and how you can maximize your profits if you have one. First, let's talk about this fascinating coin. The 2008 Jefferson nickel is part of the Monticello design series. These nickels were minted at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the mint mark located on the right-hand side of the coin, just below the iconic Monticello building design. While billions of these coins were produced, there's one specific version of the coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. What makes this coin so special? Well, it all comes down to a rare minting error, and the coin's impeccable condition. The 2 million nickel is believed to have an error that resulted in unique doubling on the lettering or other small imperfections in the minting process. Plus, it was graded in almost perfect condition, mint state 69 by the professional coin grading service, PIX. That's just one grade below flawless, which is incredibly rare for coins that have been in circulation. For reference, most coins you'll find in your pocket change are graded much lower, often below 60 due to wear and tear. So, if you have a 2008 Monticello nickel, you might want to take a closer look, especially if it's in pristine condition. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I know if my coin is worth a fortune? Let me walk you through the key steps to identify whether your 2008 Jefferson nickel is valuable. First, look for the ID mint mark on the coin. This tells you it was minted in Denver. Next, examine the coin's condition. Is it shiny, with minimal scratches or marks? The better the condition, the higher the value. Mint errors can include doubling, off-centering, or other unusual features. A magnifying glass or coin loupe can help you spot these details. Finally, if you think your coin is potential, send it to a professional grading service like Pigs or NIC. They'll assess its condition and assign an official grade. Getting your coin graded is an investment, but it's worth it if you suspect it's valuable. A high-grade certification can significantly increase its market value. Once your coin is graded, it's time to think about selling. Here are my top tips for getting the best price. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins and attract serious buyers. Websites like eBay or coin-specific platforms like CoinTalk can be great places to reach collectors. Just make sure to set a reserve price so you don't undersell. Visit local coin shops or attend coin shows to meet dealers who might be interested in purchasing your coin. The rare coin market can fluctuate, so wait for the right moment to sell, especially if demand for Jefferson nickels is high. Remember, not every 2008 Monticello nickel is worth $2 million. This price is reserved for the rarest of the rare. But even a slightly less perfect coin can still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The key is knowing what you have and taking the right steps to authenticate and sell it. Well, dive into why the 1974 no mint Mark Jefferson nickel is so valuable, and how you can identify one. So, grab your spare change, and let's get started. What makes the 1974 no mint Mark nickel so special? Visual. Close-up of a Jefferson nickel highlighting the Monticello design. Host. First off, let's talk about why this nickel is such a big deal. Most nickels minted in 1974 will have a mint mark, like a D for Denver or an ISE for San Francisco. However, a small number of these nickels were minted without any mint mark at all, making them incredibly rare. The lack of a mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. While many Philadelphia coins don't have mint marks, this particular 1974 nickel is special because of its extremely low mintage and its exceptional condition. Segment 2. How to identify the 1974 no mint Mark Jefferson nickel. Visual. Side-by-side comparison of a regular Jefferson nickel with a rare one. Host. Alright, so how do you know if you're holding a treasure in your hands? Here are the key things to look for on your 1974 Jefferson nickel. The coin must have the year 1974 on it. Flip the coin over and check just to the right of Jefferson's portrait. If there's no mint mark, you could have a winner. Coins in pristine condition, known as mint state, are far more valuable. Look for sharp details on the Monticello building and minimal scratches or wear. If your coin checks all these boxes, it might be time to get it professionally graded. The story behind the 4 million price tag. Visual. Headlines about rare coin sales and auctions. Host. You might be wondering, how does a nickel become worth over $1 million? Well, here's the scoop. In recent years, coin collectors have been willing to pay top dollar for rare coins, especially those in near-perfect condition. The 1974 no mint Mark nickel is no exception. One such coin, graded in 67 by pixels, fetched an incredible 4 million at auction due to its rarity and pristine state. Auction scene with Gavel hitting the block. Host. Remember, not every 1974 no mint Mark nickel will fetch this amount, but even slightly less perfect coins can still sell for thousands of dollars. Holding a magnifying glass and examining a coin. Host. So, you found a potential goldmine in your change jar. What's next? Here are some tips to help you get the most value for your coin. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like Pigs. This will authenticate its value and condition. Check auction sites and coin forums to see what similar coins have sold for. While convenient, pawn shops often undervalue rare coins. Instead, consider selling through a coin dealer or online auction. Finding the right buyer can take time, but it's worth the wait if it means getting top dollar. Closing and call to action. Visual. Host holding up the 1974 Jefferson nickel with a smile. Host. And there you have it. The 1974 no mint Mark Monticello Jefferson nickel is proof that even the smallest coins can hold incredible value. So, check your change, look through your old collections, and who knows, you might just strike it rich. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to channel name. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever come across? We're talking about a coin that could turn your life around, the 1999 Monticello Jefferson nickel. Yes, you heard that right, a coin that some collectors are valuing at a staggering 2 million. If you're between the ages of 30 and 70 and have been holding on to old coins, this is the video you've been waiting for. So, let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the front and his iconic home, Monticello, on the back. But the 1999 Jefferson nickel is no ordinary coin. What sets it apart is its rarity, and a very specific era that has made it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. The ED on the coin stands for the Denver Mint, where it was produced. But here's where it gets interesting. Only a tiny handful of these coins were struck with a rare minting error. This error, combined with its condition and historical importance, has skyrocketed its value among collectors. These coins are nearly impossible to find, which is why their worth has reached over $1 million. What's more, collectors are looking for coins in pristine condition, often graded by professional services like Pixring. If your coin is graded as M60 or higher, you could be holding a goldmine. How to identify your 1999 Jefferson nickel? Now, here's how you can identify if you have the jackpot coin. First, check the date. It must be 1999. Second, look for the demate mark on the lower right of the coin, near Monticello. Lastly, inspect the coin for any unusual features, such as double days, off-center strikes, or other minting errors. If you're unsure, you can always use a magnifying glass or have it professionally appraised. Current market value. So, why is this coin worth $2 million? Well, it all comes down to demand and rarity. Only a handful of these coins exist in top condition, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar. The last time one of these coins hit the auction block, it broke records, selling for over $1 million. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever, so now might be the perfect time to cash in. Services like Pix or Ning can authenticate and grade your coin. Avoid scams by working with certified coin dealers or auction house. Major auction platforms like Heritage Auctions or Stacks Bowers can connect you with high-paying buyers. Consider online platforms. Websites like eBay or specialized coin forums can also be a great place to sell, but be cautious of fees and fraud. Before we wrap up, here's my final advice. Even if you don't have the $1 million coin, don't overlook those old coins in your collection. Many coins, even those with minor errors, can still be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. So, take a closer look at your pocket change. You never know what treasures you might uncover. That's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on rare coins and collectibles. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you think you found a rare coin. I'd love to hear your story. Hello, treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts. Did you know that a seemingly ordinary 1999 Jefferson nickel could be worth an astonishing $3 million? Yes, you heard that right, $3 million. In today's video, we'll uncover why this coin is so valuable, how to identify if you have one, and what to do if you've hit the jackpot. So, stick around and don't forget to hit that like button if you love learning about rare and valuable coins. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The Jefferson nickel is one of America's most iconic coins, and it's been in circulation since 1938. The 1999 nickel was minted in Philadelphia. That's what the P stands for, and at first glance, it looks like any other nickel you might find in your pocket. But what makes this particular coin so special is a unique minting error that has turned it into a collector's dream. The key to this nickel's value lies in a rare and accidental minting error. The 1999 Jefferson nickel with a value of $3 million has a very distinct and significant flaw. It's missing the steps on Monticello. Usually, Jefferson nickels have well-defined steps on the Monticello building on the reverse side of the coin. However, due to a minting mistake, some coins from 1999 are missing these steps entirely. This anomaly, combined with the coin's rarity, has skyrocketed its value among collectors. Now, here's how you can check if you have a valuable 1999 Jefferson nickel. Grab your coin collection and follow these steps. Look for the letter P just to the right of Thomas Jefferson's portrait. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to closely examine the Monticello building. Are the steps missing? If yes, you might have struck gold coins in mint state, with no scratches or wear, are significantly more valuable. For example, a coin graded in 60 or higher by the professional coin grading service, Pix, is worth considerably more than one in lower grades. So, why exactly is this nickel worth a whopping $3 million? Two reasons: rarity and demand. The missing step error is incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for unique coins. Plus, high-profile auction sales have driven up the price. In one case, a flawless 1999 Jefferson nickel with the missing steps sold for $3 million. That's enough to buy a luxury car, pay off your mortgage, or even retire early. If you think you have a valuable 1990 Jefferson nickel, here's what you need to do. Get the coin authenticated and graded by a reputable service like Inc. Protect your coin in a coin holder or case to avoid scratches or damage. Contact an expert. Reach out to a professional coin dealer or auction house. They can help you determine its market value and connect you with potential buyers. Remember, patience is key. Selling rare coins like this often requires finding the right buyer, but the payoff can be life-changing. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with a few final tips. Always double-check your spare change. You never know what hidden treasure might be lurking there. Keep your coins clean but never polish them, as this can reduce their value. Stay informed about coin collecting trends to spot opportunities early. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on rare and valuable coins. Let me know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Who knows, you might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. We're diving into one of the most exciting coin discoveries of the decade, the 2014 the Monticello Jefferson nickel. Rumor has it, one of these coins sold for an astonishing $4 million. So, grab your collection and stay tuned because we'll reveal everything you need to know about this extraordinary coin and how to determine if you've got one in your possession. Let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia home, on the reverse. The 2014 nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark to the right of Monticello on the coin's reverse. Now, millions of these nickels were minted in 2014. So what makes this particular one so special? Stick around because the answer lies in a rare error and its perfect condition. In 2022, a pristine 2014 Jefferson nickel sold for a staggering $4 million at an auction. This record-breaking price wasn't just due to its rarity but also its flawless grading. The coin received the grade of Millionaier, the highest grade a coin can achieve, meaning it's in absolutely perfect condition with no visible flaws, even under magnification. But there's more. This particular nickel also had a rare die error that made it one of a kind. The errors occur during the minting process, resulting in unique imperfections or anomalies. These errors, combined with the perfect grade, make coins incredibly desirable to collectors. Look for the D mint mark on the reverse side, to the right of Monticello. Coins with the highest grades, like Millionaier, are worth the most. Examine your coin under a magnifying glass for scratches, wear, or damage. Even minor flaws can significantly decrease value. Errors: look for die errors or anomalies, such as double D strikes, off-center designs, or misaligned details. These rare errors can skyrocket your coin's value. If your coin checks these boxes, it might be time to get it professionally graded. Companies like Pigs or Inc. specialize in coin grading and can provide an official certification of your coin's value. Use gloves to avoid scratching or adding fingerprints to your coin. Store it in a protective case. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like Pigs or Inc. for an official evaluation. This will give collectors confidence in its authenticity and condition. Reach out to coin dealers or auction houses that specialize in rare coins. They can guide you on selling your coin for the best possible price. High-value coins like this often fetch the best prices at major auctions. Be sure to research auction houses with a track record of selling rare coins. You'd be surprised how many valuable coins end up in circulation. Check old family collections or inherited coin albums. Sometimes, rare coins can be found hidden among piles of loose change. eBay and other auction sites can be great places to find rare coins, but always verify authenticity. And there you have it, everything you need to know about the 2014 Jefferson nickel and its jaw-dropping $4 million value. Remember, rare coins like this are out there, and with a little patience and attention to detail, you could be the next lucky collector to strike it rich. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn about valuable coins. And let us know in the comments, what's the most interesting coin you've ever found? We're talking about an incredible story, a Jefferson nickel from 1982 with a D mint mark that's now valued at a staggering $2 million. That's right, a 5-cent coin that could change your life. Stick around because I'm going to break down why this coin is so special, how to identify it, and what to do if you think you might have one. Let's dive in. So, what's the big deal about this 1982 Jefferson nickel? First, let's talk about the basics. This coin was minted in Denver, hence the D mint mark, and features Thomas Jefferson on the front, or obverse, and his historic Monticello home on the back, or reverse. But here's where things get interesting. During the early 1980s, the US Mint faced budget cuts and had to adjust the coin-making process. As a result, quality control issues led to some coins having errors, and error coins can be extremely valuable to collectors. In this case, there are a few key characteristics that make the 1982 Monticello nickel so unique. The most valuable versions of this coin have a double die error. This means that during the minting process, the coin's design was accidentally struck twice, creating a subtle doubling effect on the letters or numbers. Coins graded as M65 or higher by professional grading services are especially sought after, feature a rare metal composition or minting anomaly. Some reports suggest this coin may have unique traits related to its composition, which adds to its rarity. Only a handful of these error coins have been discovered, making them incredibly rare and incredibly valuable. Alright, now that you know why this coin is special, let's talk about how to identify it if you're digging through your change jar. Old coin collection, here's what to look for. Look for the D mint mark, which is located on the right side of the coin, just below the year. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to examine the coin closely. Check for any doubling on the words Monticello, 5 cents, or the year 1982. Does the coin look almost brand new? If it does, it could have a high grade, which adds to its value. If you're unsure about any of these details, don't worry. Later in this video, I'll share tips on how to get your coins professionally evaluated. Now, let's talk about the big question. Why is this coin worth $2 million? The high value comes down to three main factors. Only a few of these error coins exist, and their scarcity drives up the price. Condition. Coins in mint state condition are worth exponentially more. For example, a coin graded M65 could fetch 6 or 7 figures at auction. Coin collectors and numismatists are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds like this, especially if the coin has a fascinating backstory. In fact, one of these coins recently sold for over $2 million at auction, setting a new record for a Jefferson nickel. That's why it's so important to check your coins carefully. You never know what you might have. Okay, so you've checked your coins, and you think you might have a 1982 Jefferson nickel worth big bucks. What do you do next? The first step is to have your coin evaluated by a professional grading service like Inc. They'll assess the coin's condition and authenticity. Look up recent auction results to get a sense of what similar coins are selling for. Websites like Heritage Auctions or eBay can be helpful. Once your coin is graded, you'll want to connect with a trusted coin dealer or auction house to help you sell it. Be courteous of scammers, and always do your homework before agreeing to a sale. So there you have it, the story of the 1982 Monticello Jefferson nickel that could be worth $2 million. Remember, even if you don't have this exact coin, many other old coins can also be incredibly valuable. The key is to check your coins carefully and consult the experts when in doubt. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to channel name, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. And hey, if you think you might have a rare coin, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about it. We're diving deep into what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and how you can sell it for top dollar. So, grab your old coins, because this is one treasure hunt you don't want to miss. Now, let's get to the million-dollar question. Why is this nickel worth so much? The 1982 Monticello Jefferson nickel is a highly sought-after error coin. What does that mean? Simply put, there was a mistake during the minting process at the Philadelphia Mint, and these rare errors make it one of the most valuable nickels ever found. A zoom in on a 1982 Jefferson nickel, a diagram showing the location of the mint mark under the date. Comparison of a regular nickel versus the rare one. This coin is special because of its unique double D error, which is when the design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a slight overlap in the letters or design. This type of error makes it incredibly rare and desirable to collectors. Only a handful are known to exist, and one of these coins was recently auctioned for $4 million. So, how do you know if you have one of these gold mines in your collection? let me walk you through the key details to look for. On-screen visuals, the date, 1992. Double the error, show close-ups of the lettering on the coin, particularly the words Monticello and 5 cents on the reverse. Take a magnifying glass and check for doubling on the words Monticello or 5 cents on the back of the coin. If you see a slight shadow or overlap in the letters, you might have the rare double D version. And don't forget to check for wear and tear. Coins in mint condition are worth the most. Now, let's talk money. Just how much could your 1992 Monticello nickel be worth? As I mentioned earlier, one of these coins sold at auction for a whopping 4 million. But even if your coin isn't in perfect condition, you could still fetch a substantial amount, anywhere from 100,000 to 500,000, depending on its state. Auction screenshots showing a 4 million sale. 4 million. 500,000. 100,000. Collectors and auction houses are constantly on the lookout for these coins, so the market is hot right now. If you think you have one, don't wait too long to get it appraised. So, you've checked your coins, and you think you've hit the jackpot. What's next? Let's talk about how to sell your valuable nickel for the best price. Start by getting your coin authenticated and graded by a professional service like Millionaier. This will give buyers confidence in your coin's value. Next, consider selling it through a reputable auction house that specializes in rare coins. You can also explore online marketplaces, but be cautious of scams and make sure you're dealing with trusted buyers. Before we wrap up, here are a few final tips. Always handle your coins carefully, use gloves if possible to avoid damaging them. Store them in a safe, dry place, and get them appraised by multiple experts to ensure you're getting the best deal. And remember, just because a coin is old doesn't mean it's valuable. Rarity and condition are key. So, go check your piggy banks, old jars, or family collections. You never know what treasures you might find. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on valuable coins and collectibles. Share this video with your friends or family who might be sitting on a goldmine without even knowing it. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1989 Monticello Jefferson nickel. Believe it or not, this little 5-cent coin is making headlines for its unbelievable value of $4 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. If you're someone who loves collecting coins or has a jar of old nickels lying around, this video is for you. So, stay tuned, and let's uncover what makes this coin so special. Before we dive into why this particular coin is so valuable, let's talk a little bit about the Jefferson nickel. First minted in 1938, this coin replaced the Buffalo nickel and features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. In 1989, the Denver Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels, each bearing the iconic ID Mint mark just below the date. So, what's the big deal about the 1989 nickel? After all, it's not a rare year, and billions of nickels were minted in the 1989. But here's the twist, a very specific error in some of these coins has turned them into one of the rarest and most valuable treasures in numismatics today. Now let's get to the exciting part, the error that's turning heads in the coin collecting world. The 1989 Jefferson nickel we're talking about today has an ultra-rare day strike error. This means the coin was struck incorrectly during the minting process, creating unique imperfections. These errors can include doubling on the text or images, an off-center strike, or even day cracks. But the 4 million version of this coin has a very specific error. It features a double day on the reverse side, especially noticeable on the word Monticello and the phrase 5 cents. This doubling gives the text a blurry or shadowed effect, making the coin instantly identifiable to experts. Coin grading services, like Millionaier, have authenticated these errors, giving these nickels their astronomical value. So, why is this coin worth a jaw-dropping 4 million? It's all about rarity and demand. In the world of coin collecting, rare errors are like diamonds. The fewer there are, the more collectors are willing to pay. Experts believe only a handful of these 1989 nickels with the doubling error exist, and even fewer are in pristine condition. Coins graded M65 or higher are particularly valuable. M stands for mint state, which indicates a coin is nearly flawless, as if it just came off the minting press. In recent years, the value of error coins has skyrocketed as more collectors enter the market. Add to that the historical significance of the Jefferson nickel, and you've got the perfect storm for a multi-million-dollar price tag. Alright, let's get practical. How do you know if the nickel sitting in your collection is worth a fortune? First, check the date and mint mark. You're looking for a 1989 nickel with a D mint mark under the date. Next, grab a magnifying glass and examine the reverse side carefully. Pay close attention to the word Monticello and the phrase 5 cents. Do you see any doubling or blurry text? That could be a sign you have one of these rare treasures. If you're unsure, don't worry. You can send your coin to a professional grading service like PIGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGT, Numismatic Guarantee Company. They'll authenticate your coin and provide it with an official grade, which is essential if you want to sell it for top dollar. Now, let's talk about the money. If you have one of these rare 1989 nickels with the error, it could fetch up to 4 million at auction. Yes, auctions are where these coins often achieve their highest value. Renowned auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers Galleries specialize in rare coins and attract serious collectors who are ready to pay big bucks. You can also sell your coin on online marketplaces like eBay, but be courteous and make sure your coin is authenticated and graded first. Having an official grade from PIGS or NGT can make all the difference in securing a high price. While the 1989 Monticello Jefferson nickel is a showstopper, it's not the only valuable coin out there. If you're sorting through your collection, keep an eye out for these gems. The 1943 Lincoln steel penny, worth up to 100,000. The 1955 double die Lincoln penny, valued at over 50,000. The 1972 is an hour dollar with a rare day variety, fetching up to 40,000. The key is to know what to look for. Small errors and unique features can turn ordinary coins into extraordinary finds. Host, and that's the story of the 1989 Monticello Jefferson nickel, a coin that proves even a simple nickel can be worth millions. If you've got old coins lying around, take the time to inspect them carefully. Who knows? You might just hit the jackpot. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin discoveries. Also, share this video with friends and family. You never know who might be sitting on a fortune without realizing it.